All right, welcome back to Crappy Dice. Let's continue our Blighted Terror bounty pack here. So we're on to mission number 2. So the first one was search for the lair. You go find the exit wherever it may be, and then you're going to show up on crossing the river over here. It's just 2 different tiles. Win condition, find the exit. Obviously it's not on the board, so we're going to go to the objectives and see what's going to happen. And the loss condition, like usual, all our characters are defeated. So we're going to start over here. A couple of earth laos and a couple of water laos. Now there's only one major rule for this one, is it's a low ceiling, so flying does not come into effect at all, and there's a lot of water, so we walk really slow. I sort of regret not taking Rook onto this mission because he had aspect and he can walk through the water without any penalties, but it is what it is. All right, so we're going to start over here. Let's zoom in just a little bit. That's probably far enough. We got our objective deck here, so we're going to start with Waterloo and all our characters from the previous mission. Now we didn't restore, so remember, you just lose some effects and you leave everyone's health as is, except if they lost more than half. Alright, so let's give this a good shuffle and let's see who's first. Now, not sure what I want to happen. Hopefully all our guys activate before everyone else. How about that? So we got 2 and 3, and then we got the Waterloo. Oh, and the Earthlao, and then Nightingale is going to go last. Alright, so what's Remy up to? She's standing right here. I guess she's going to go straight for this one and see what happens. Alright, so, oops, I forgot to give her her SP. Alright, so I think pretty simple for her. Let her spend 1 SP to move. Maybe use Blade Works with an Empower or attack twice. I'll see which way I want to go. But anyway, let's move. Now, ideally, she wouldn't have gone first because she would be potentially able to do a flank backstab attack, but nobody's going to be there. So I think what I'm going to do is try to get behind them so the next person could maybe get there and do a flank attack. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to use what is it called? Like the shadows. Like the shadows to move an extra 2, and I'm just going to get behind them like this. So if anyone's right there, we're going to get a nice flanking bonus. Alright, so from there, let's attack for sure. Now I'm debating whether I should do another attack or empower this attack. You know what, let me do 2 different attacks because I am rolling a red and a teal. Like, you know, he only has 3 armor right now because Elfie is in his SOI. Her special abilities here is every enemy in her SOI get -2 to their armor. That's why I'm going after that one and not that one yet. Maybe after we kill this one, I'll move Elfie down here to attack here. So let's just do an attack. So it's going to be red and a teal. What am I trying to hit? I'm trying to hit a 10. Alright, that's the little icon right there. And I missed. Wonderful. So it's good that I didn't waste my 2 to empower it. Now I'm going to spend another 2 to attack again. Now this will be really sad if I miss both attacks on him. Wow, I almost did. What I'm going to do is definitely reroll that 3. So I'm going to use my ability on my Ocean Cleaver here. And even if I roll a 3 again, it's still a hit. But hopefully it's something better. And it's a 5. Well, not the best, but still a little better. So this is going to be 12 minus 10, which we're looking at 2 damage. Each shield is a damage, so we're at 4 damage. Ocean Cleaver gives me an extra damage per enemy around me, so that's going to be 5 damage. And I think that's it. That's a pretty rotten way to start with 2 different attacks on him. I think what I'm going to do at this point is, let me just start using some abilities. I think I'm going to use my Glass Dagger to launch a red attack, and I think I'm going to attack the Waterloo right over here. Actually, you know what? Whether I damage it or not, it won't make a difference. It's still going to be able to activate. So you know what? Never mind. I'll do that maybe later, use it more strategically. So that's going to be it for Remy. Oh, by the way, this is how much life she has left, or damage she's taken. So Remy, sorry. That's it for Remy. Yeah, let's go to Zeke. Zeke is standing. Where is Zeke? Zeke is right over here. I mean, I think with him, he launches spells. I think we're going to go soften this guy up, but he's not the right candidate to stand right over here because his melee kind of sucks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He doesn't even have to move, and he's going to start launching some spells. All right, so step 1 with Zeke, I always do a gore shot because if he misses, then I'm going to get my +1 token that I can use on other spells. All right, so let's do a gore shot. So So this is going to be a teal. I'm obviously attacking the one in red. It's going to be 4 plus 6, and his defense is going to be a white and a teal. So he needs a 10, and he got an 11, so he blocks it. So obviously I'm going to get a +1 token, and I'm going to exhaust it. All right, so now at this point, I think I'm going to change up my strategy just a little bit. I think I'm going to do a Root the Mind so I can paralyze one of them so it doesn't come attack us, and then I'll euthanasia the other one. So I'm going to spend 1 and my +1 token because I really need that Root the Mind to hit. So it's going to be, oh, I have to exhaust it. So it's kind of a scary attack, but I do really need to paralyze this guy. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's in my SOI. Well, they're both in my SOI. So I'm going to roll my casting. So it's going to be this +1. So 5 plus 1 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. Hopefully he doesn't roll a 12. And he doesn't. He rolled a 10. So he's going to get paralyzed, which is awesome. All right. So we're not going to be scared of this guy when they activate later. It's only this guy. And hopefully we can fully take him out before it gets to his turn with Patrick's super shotgun right there. All right. But I'm not done yet. Let's spend the last 2 here to do a euthanasia spell on this one. And again, it's just going to be my casting. Woo, that's a nice one. So 7 plus 6, 13. And they're going to try to block it. And they got a 9, so they failed. So that's going to be 6 damage and a wilt. And I'm just going to put all this stuff, oops. Put all that stuff there. Wilt is basically every time they suffer or they get hit, they suffer 2 irreducible damage no matter what. All right, so they're at 11 of 30, which isn't bad. All right, and I think that's all he's going to do. There's not much else. He has no SP, so he's done. All right, so now Elfie's going to go, which is my little summon here. What is she going to do? I think, let's see, she's over here. So he's not in the SOI, but we don't care about him. She can launch a gore shot here. She can give out barrier maybe. She can clean up some stuff. Well, the water lows are going to go. They're going to launch a spell there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this one's going to move and do a ranged attack. And this one is going to do her spell attack there. So we already know what they're going to do. So I can give maybe barrier to Patrick so he has better defense against their attack. But you know, they have a ton of dodges. So it's kind of pointless. So I think what I'm going to do is a gore shot. So let's empower it. And I'm obviously going to attack that one. It's the only one I could attack. So this is going to be, wow, 7 plus 3 books. 10 plus 6 is going to be 16. I don't even think it's possible for them to get 16 on these 2 dice. Well, they rolled a 10. So they're going to get affected by that. And again, I'm going to give myself 2 damage. So she's getting really damaged. I'm going to have to heal her at some point to deal 6 more damage at the big guy. All right, so that's 17. And what else is she going to do with her SP? I think she's going to keep it. Just so that she can move and be more flexible later on. Maybe she'll be a meat shield, go over there so she can dodge some stuff. But I think she's done. All right, so now the water laws are going to go. We already know what they're going to do. This one's going to launch the spell at Remy, and this one's going to move and do something else. All right, let me go get the card. All right, so cast spell 6, lowest conviction. Well, that's only one person she can target. But Remy's got, let's see, a conviction check of white. And she's got Swashbuckler Guard. Let me show you this card. Conviction upgrade X, where X equals 1 of your equipped weapons combat dice. And she rolls a red die. So her conviction check is really high. It's a white and a red. It's incredible. All right, but their casting is going to be a teal. So it's going to be 4 plus 6, 10. Now I just got to block against a 10. So it's going to be the difference minus plus 2. And I got 13. So there you go. I blocked that attack. This one's going to go, and she attacks. Can move and attack opponent within range 6. Well, she doesn't need to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's going to do a straight up ranged attack against Remy. This is an attack 6 and nearest opponent, so we already know what that is. And it's going to be a couple of orange, but I'm obviously going to dodge that. So I'm going to use one of her abilities to dodge. Let me just exhaust it. And let's roll the dodge first. So to dodge, 3 shields, so it's 12 plus 3. She has 12 because she has ninjutsu plus her core. So it's going to be 15. I don't think they're going to be able to get 15 unless they roll boxcars here. Well, it's going to be 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, that was really close. Anyway, the books add +1 to their attack. So she missed. So miss. And that's it for the Waterlow. So Patrick's up next. Okay, so let's spend 1 to move, 2 to attack. I think it's going to be pretty simple. Let's go try to take that big guy out. Not much else I can exhaust. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now I'm going to get my flanking bonus here, which is awesome. So his defense is 10. Technically, I just need a 9 to hit. I'm going to be rolling the amazing 2 green and a black. Let's get my dice. So I need a 9. Let's see what happens. Well, okay, it's not bad. So this is going to be a 12 minus 9. Oh, well, okay, let's just do the real way. +1 flanking, so it's going to be 13 minus 10 is 3 damage. Double shield here adds 3. So we're at 6. Double shield here adds 3. So it's 9. And double shield is 3 and the star is 3. So it's 9 minus 3. Another 6 damage plus wilt. It's going to be another 2. Yeah. It's another 8. Is there anything else I could have activated? Sorry, I would have obviously done Imbued Fear. Sorry about that. I have to do that pretty much my first attack every single round. So that's going to give another 2 damage. Let's just raise this 2 to 4. Sorry, doing things a little bit out of order. So what are we looking at here? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 27. As long as I hit him on the next attack, he should die because of wilt. That's an extra 2. So there he goes. Let me do my second attack. I'm not going to bother doing the darkness thing. It's kind of pointless. Let's just do the attack, and he's going to die. So it's going to be 14, 15, 10, 5 damage, 8 damage, 11 damage, 14 damage, and he's going to die. All right. Plus wilt, 16 damage. So on and so on. All right, so we're going to get a loot for that. That's going to be 7 coins. All right, now what else is he going to do? Well, he's going to do his usual combo that he always does. He's going to do Blood Toll to take 2 damage to gain 2 SP. Let's grab the 2 damage. If I can find the 2 on this die. Where is it? There it is. Now this is going to flip over, obviously. And yeah, I'm going to use the 2 SP here to just flip it back over. So I don't have to deal with it next turn. It's already going to be on its good side. And there's not anything else I really want to do. So that's it. I'm done. All right, so the Earthlow is going to go, and he's paralyzed, which is great. So we don't have to deal with him. Now, what I like to do is just flip it over so that he's immune to paralyze, just as a reminder. Now, that's it. Pretty simple. Let's not waste any more time. And Nightingale is going to be up next. So where is she standing? She's right over here. Let's see. Check her range. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's good range. There's no hinder terrain on the way. Nobody's in the way, so this is probably a good time to just launch her an arrow, I guess, or launch him an arrow. So let's just we don't even have to move. Let's just do 3 different attacks. Although, yeah, let's do 3 different attacks. Or yeah, 3 different attacks, because with the infection I can make another attack that only costs 1 SP. All right, it's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let's start off by doing False Idol. I'm going to roll a teal and an orange. Let's see what happens. Wow, that was a pretty bad roll. But what's awesome about this roll is I got Kill the Messenger. My favorite skill in the game. You're going to hear me say that quite often in my videos, but it just is. So this 2, because it's the lowest value on this die, it's going to get flipped into an 8. And just like that, boxcars. Okay, so it's going to be 16 minus 10, which is 6 damage. The shields are damaged, so 7, 8, 9. The stars are 2. 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Now, technically it's 13 minus 5 armor, but I do have armor piercing on this weapon here. Boom. minus 3 armor piercing, so he only has 2 armor. So that's going to be 11 damage, I guess. Boom. That was awesome. Now I'm going to do my Paradigm Assault. I'm going to give haste. I'm going to give haste to Zeke, because he always needs extra SP to cast his spells, so that's always a good thing to have. And you know, while I'm here, I'll use my double mend, or I'll use 1 on Elfie to heal her for 6. Alright, she's pretty much the only one damaged in my crew, so I might as well use it now. And then I guess I'll do infection. I'll take a damage and I'll attack again for just 1 SP. There you go. So let's attack again, attacking the same guy. Hopefully I roll boxcars again. Well, close. So it's gonna be 13 minus 10. 13 minus 10 is 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. It's gonna be technically minus 5, but there's also a passive ability here that I can exhaust an arrow to unexhaust this card. So I'm gonna exhaust this arrow to then re-exhaust this to get armor piercing 3. So he only has 2 armor. So let's calculate that again. 13, 14, 15, 16. So 6 damage minus 2, it's gonna be another 4 damage. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold on to this too because I'm sort of running out of things or abilities. So I'd rather save my SP to empower it next turn, to empower my attacks next turn, and plus I'll have my kill the messenger and other things I can activate. All right, so that's gonna be it for Nightingale. Let's shuffle up and see what's up. Now I'm hoping for all my guys to go first, try to take this big guy down, and then all we have are a couple of water laws to go. Plus what's great about him, well, he wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, but he gives out the barrier to any allies within the SOI, right? So, oh, that's a horrible flop. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with both these enemies going first. So let's look at the the water law. Okay, so is there an somebody in their SOI with an effect? No. Are there more than one person adjacent? No. Is somebody in their SOI to do a spell? Yes, that's going to be the red one's obviously going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only one person in their SOI to do the spell, so we already know it's going to be the exact same thing as last turn. So it's going to be 3 plus 6, 9. Now my check is a white and a red. I think I'm going to get 9 for sure. And that's a 10. So that blocked it. So I blocked that spell. She's done. This one, the exact same thing as before. Can I move and attack somebody within range 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only person right now, they don't have to move is, wait, let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, technically she has a range to both these characters. So let's see. Make an attack against the opponent with the lowest total armor. Well, that's going to be, let's see, Remy has an armor of 1 and Patrick has an armor of 1 as well because they're both wearing the cat suit and both of them don't have barrier. So the tiebreaker is going to be the initiative roll, so it's going to be an attack against Remy. And Remy's going to exhaust her black ticket, which I'll show you later, so that she can dodge. So let her dodge. It's going to be a missed dodge. That's not good. And the water law is going to attack with a couple of oranges. And she got a 10, 11, 12. So that's going to be a hit, right? A direct hit because her defense is 12. So it just hits her. So it's going to be 12. The shield is plus 1 magic damage. So her armor doesn't block it. So she's going to take 1 damage. Okay, that's going to be it for the water law. Let's go deal with the earth law now. Who's going to come smack us, I think. Oh, does he even have range? So is there another ally in SOI that doesn't have barrier? No. Is there more than one opponent adjacent? No. Can it move and attack somebody within reach 2? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be a no to get these guys. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so whether he's here or here, he can attack one of these two guys. So who does he go for? The nearest opponent. So the nearest opponent, I guess, is Nightingale. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to stay right here and attack Nightingale. So it's going to be... So remember, she kept her 2 SP from last round. You know what? She'll use 1 to try to dodge this because he hits kind of hard. Yeah, so let's do that. So she rolled a skull. What she's going to do, she's going to exhaust her magical leather dress. So it says, when making a dodge, casting a spell, or making a conviction check, you may re-roll that die. So she's going to exhaust that. Probably a good time to use it. Let's just re-roll that and hope that we get something better. And not bad, 2. So it's going to be 11 plus 2, 13. All right, so 13 defense. Let's get his 2 dice. Let's see if it hits. 13. No, he rolled a he rolled a 9. So 9. That's a miss. I didn't even need to dodge, thankfully. And now, even if she took a bit of damage, her dress here. If you look at the bottom, it says all physical damage to her is reduced by 2. So would have been handy. Anyway. Okay, so that's going to be it for the Earthlau. He doesn't do his follow-up step because he didn't hit. And that's it. So let's go see. Whoops. Let's go see Remy. Now for her, what do I do? The problem is we can't fly in this mission. So I have a couple of options. I either go try to get to the Waterlau. Well, yeah, I have no choice. I have to go for the Waterlau because I cannot make it to him. And I think that these 3 guys are going to try to take him down with magic and arrows, whereas these 2 guys are going to try to take her down with melee attacks, probably. Okay, so let's unexhaust all of Remy's items. She's got quite a bit, eh? All right. Let's give her 3 SP. Okay, so what I'm thinking is I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do Like the Shadows to get over there. Because my goal is eventually maybe Like the Shadows again to get behind her so that Patrick can go there and we're going to have a flanking attack against this girl over here. Probably a good idea. So let's do that. I'm going to spend 1. Alternatively, I could have just done Like the Shadows to get here right away, but I do really want to get to her other side. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like the Shadows. Boom, boom. Get right behind. And from there, let's start attacking her. Let's do blade works. Yeah, so again, it's going to be a red and a teal. Now, what is their defense? It's 11. It's kind of high. And remember, they have arcane. They ignore all their symbols. That's why there's no point of empowering your dice. Well, that's going to be a 10. But that 3 is really a bad roll. So let's re-roll that 3. Let's exhaust my my Ocean Cleaver. Hopefully we get like a 7 or an 8 or a 4. Well, that's going to be a putrid roll. That's going to be 11 minus 11, 0 damage. With my Ocean Cleaver, I get +1 damage for each opponent next to me. So I dealt a whole 1 damage. Woohoo! Alright, well, let's pay 2 more to attack again. Might as well. Let's see if we can get boxcars. Something better. Well, there you go. 12 minus 11. 1 damage plus Ocean Cleaver, 2 damage. Woo! Dealt an extra 2. So 3 out of 18. I think she's pretty much done. I can chuck my knife, but I don't think it's that useful right now. I can do my fight drive. Again, probably not the most useful right now. I mean, that extra attack will be useful if I'm in flanking and I can backstab and a bunch of different bonuses. But let me just save all that stuff. Let them attack again. I don't really mind. So she's done. That's it. All right, Zeke's gonna go. He's here. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. They're at 10, 15. He's at half health. If I can hit him with both Euthanasia and Gore Shot, he's gonna be down to 3 life left. And then Nightingale or Elfie can take him out. Yeah. So let's. I don't even have to move, right? So let me spend. I'm going to spend no SP to do a Gore Shot. So it's going to be straight up a teal attack. So it's going to be 5 plus 6, 11. And they protect with a white and a teal. And they got it. Alright, well that plan is going to go to waste. So I'm going to get a +1 token because I missed an attack. I'm going to use it right now with 2 SP to do a euthanasia spell. So it's going to be this plus 1. So 8 plus 1, 9 plus 6 is 15. I don't think they can get 15. Oh, they got 11. Respectable, but not enough. So they're going to get affected with 6 more damage. And wilt. Alright, so now they're at 10 plus 11. They're at 21 of 30. Almost dead. Now Zeke has 1 SP left. I mean, I can do Root the Mind. Actually, I can't do Root the Mind because he's immune to Paralyze. I think I'm going to walk. I'm going to run. Alright, so he's going to spend his last SP to walk. He runs at 7 or walks at 7, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he's going to get close to these girls so he can start... actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, does it make a difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know what? He'd rather go here so he has range to both of them when he has to send spells. So he's done. Alfie's up. You know what? Because he has Wilt and Nightingale has armor piercing, I'm debating whether I should send a spell or just run and just try Nightingale to try to finish him off. But if she doesn't, then I'm in trouble because if he activates, he's gonna take her out. So yeah, let me try to gore shot it. So she's gonna get 3 SP. She's gonna use 1 to move. Well, actually, wait. Before she moves, she has to move. He's not in range. So she's gonna use actually 2 SP to move. So that's gonna be 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say over here. Let's spend another SP to move again. So 9, 10. So that again, she's in range of both of these girls to send SOIs or spells. So that's good. And now let's use 1 SP with her gore shot. I'm gonna tap herself for gore shot to do the empowered gore shot. Let's see what happens. And wow, that's a great roll. That's gonna be 10 plus 6, 16. I don't even think it's possible for them to get 16. They rolled almost snake eyes. Alright, well that's gonna be another 6 damage if I deal myself 2 damage, which I will. Boom. It's gonna be another 6. Now Wilt only comes into play with melee and range attack, so it's gonna be 10 plus 18, 22, 27. I just need another 3 damage and it's gonna die. Well, that's it for Alfie. Yeah, let's go to Nightingale. Let's unexhaust. So many abilities. Alright. Alright, so she's gonna stay put. She's just gonna let's generate her SP, obviously. Let's spend nothing. Let's just do false idol to do an attack. Let's empower it just to make sure that we hit and we do some damage. So it's going to be a teal and an orange. So I just need to do 3 damage. And I have armor piercing and he loses... Well, I have armor piercing of 3 and he gets -2 armor because of Alfie. So he has no armor right now. So as long as I hit... Oh! Oh wait, I did empower that. Sorry about that. Let me throw the black die as well. Well, that's not great because that's going to be 10 minus 10. I may have killed him. 10 minus 10 is 0. Alright, but I deal 1 shield, 2 shield, 2 damage, plus wilt is 4 damage. And I'm going to remove his armor with this. Alright, so 4 damage on top of that. So let's see, it's going to be 10, 20, 31. He's going to die. Woo! I just got enough. I just basically had to hit him and he was going to die. Alright, so let's get rid of all that stuff. Let's get rid of his model. Give me another loot. Another 8 coins. Alright, now she's super far away, so I guess she's going to use all 3 to run it, to gun it. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably a good place to be. She's in range of both the characters, and she's out of SP. She's pretty much out of everything. So that's about it. That's it. Next is going to be Patrick. I think it's pretty simple. His goal, he's going to run right here and try to take her out. And obviously if he misses, hopefully Remy can go back next turn and do a backstab thing there. So let's unexhaust his things. Let's get 3 SP. Use 1 to move. He moves at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he doesn't reach. No. Darn. What do I do? I think I have no choice. I mean, I could technically shoot from here, but I don't really want the -1. And I really want to be next to her, just in case, again, Remy activates first next round, then I can do a flank backstab attack. Whereas if he's here, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, let's spend an extra 1 to move another 2 spaces. Oh, this is sad. Then I'm going to have to do Blood Toll just to get the attack off. All right, so let's do it. Blood Toll, which gives me an extra 2 SP. All right, but I do have to take 2 damage. Boom. Yeah, so let's pay for that attack. That's going to be 2 green and a black. Guess I'll roll that on this side here. What am I hoping to get? Actually, I can remove the Earthlau card. They're all dead. And I can remove their card here. This is Patrick, who's the last one to go. So let's see. This is a 11. Yeah. So 11. Oh, that's pretty sad. I rolled a 9. Is there anything I can do about that? No, not really. Could I re-roll anything? That's the one thing that Patrick is lacking. He has no re-roll capabilities. Maybe I'll give him Foretold or something as his next skill or something. I think he just... Well, actually, per encounter, I could re-roll. Is this... Let me double check this. Kutsu? Says at any time re-roll any dice except for the black that you or your ally just rolled. Yeah, you know what? Let me use it. I'm going to try to take this girl out. So this is a once per encounter, so I'm going to have to use it. Boom. I'm going to re-roll my dice. Also, I needed to obviously do Imbue Fear. Makes sense. So let me re-roll the die. It said except black, so I'm going to keep that there. Alright, well that's a hit. It's not going to be a great hit, but it's a hit. Actually, it's not going to be a good hit at all. It's going to be 11 minus 11. They ignore all my symbols. Oh, that's sad. Okay, so what extra damage do I do? I do Imbue Fear, which does an extra 2 damage. And that's about it. Yeah, so it's going to be just 2 damage. So I'm not doing very well against this girl. Now, I do have a chance to give her Darkness. It's not going to be a great chance. So it's going to be Force X, which is 8. Plus the difference, which is 0. So they just have to beat an 8 on 2 teal dice, or they get Darkness. And they rolled a 7! It's a miracle. Okay, that's good. So let's go give them Darkness. Let me go get a Darkness chit. And Darkness, what it does is, they give -1 defense, which is great against these girls. So now they only have 10 defense instead of 11. Alright, so that was my first attack. Now I got to attack again. Remember that shotgun, you attack twice. Then you have to flip it over. Alright, so this is not bad. It's going to be 12 minus 10 now, which is just 2 damage. So let's give it a 1 and a 6. And then I got to, unfortunately, oops. Yeah, I got to unfortunately flip this over. And I don't have the XP to flip it back. But you know what? Double red against them is pretty good. I'm probably not going to try to flip it over next round. Yeah, so he's done. It's going to be the end of the round. Probably my best bet is having these 2 take care of her and have these 3 just chuck a bunch of arrows and spells at this one and hopefully take her down. Let's see who's up. Ah, the worst case scenario. I was not hoping for that. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Oh, because now she's gonna fly. She's gonna run away. No. Okay, well, this is gonna be pretty bad for us. So, is their figure with an SOI an effect? Yes. So she's gonna remove haste from Zeke. Yeah. Okay. Is there more than one opponent adjacent? Yes. It says to make an attack against the opponent with the most damage. Between the two, it's obviously an attack against Padrick. He's gonna dodge it. He's gonna use one of his gene tweaks. So this one over here, it's gonna use this to dodge. You have a little dodge here, and I could exhaust this to re-roll the die if I don't like it. So let's see. I just want at least a 2. You know what? I'll exhaust it to roll it again. It's the exact same thing. Okay, I got a +1. I do need to exhaust the catsuit. Now the catsuit does give me in melee an armor of 2, reduces the damage by 2. So it's going to be double orange, trying to get a 12. Well, they rolled a double 3, which is amazing for me and bad for them. So they miss, but more than one to place water tokens on all adjacent spaces. Done. She's already in water. Then move to the farthest space possible from any opponent. They move at 6, so they're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think they're going to go all the way down here to be as far away from everyone as possible. Boom, just like that. Right, does that make sense? Yeah. All right, now this one's going to go, but she's going to do something different. She's going to do the magic spell because there's multiple people. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So basically, this is anyone except for Padrick is in her SOI to do the spell. So who has the lowest conviction check? Well, it's definitely not going to be Remy because she rolls a red and a white. Let me just double check this quick. Zeke has a teal and 2 teal. Nightingale has a teal and a white. Yeah, so it's going to be, and Alfie has the same as my caster. So this is going to be for sure against Nightingale, who has a teal and a white. So a teal and a white, and their casting is a teal. So it's going to be, oh boy, 8 plus 6, 14. You know what I'm going to do? I never used this yet in any of my missions, but she's holding this. So it says, when making a conviction check, pass a conviction check. I just have to flip this over. I think this is probably a good time to do it. Actually, you know what? No, she's fully healed. Even if she takes like 12 damage, she'll be fine. Yeah, you know what? Let me take a chance. So what is that? 14? It's gonna be the difference plus 2. Come on, roll high. Come on. Oh my goodness. All right, 5 minus 14 is 9. That just took 11 damage. Okay. That's fun. Yeah. Okay, actually, I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. When making a dodge, casting a spell, or making a conviction check, you may reroll any of your dice by exhausting this. All right, so you know what? Instead of taking the 11, let's re-roll that because that was a pretty pathetic roll. And again, it's gonna be 14 minus this, so 9. That's a lot better. So it's gonna be 5, only 7 damage. So it took 6 plus an extra 1. All right, so she's at 7 damage instead of being at like 14 or 15 damage, all right, which is really, really handy. Okay, so they're done. All right, now Zeke's gonna go. Now, ideally, he would have shot some spells at her, but I think because this one went back, and I don't feel like sending guys back to try to take her out, I think he's just going to try to spell her to death, and then everyone else is just going to gang up on this one over here, type of thing. So, yeah, let's do that. So let's do Gore Shot. I'm going to exhaust it. He's going to get his 3 SP. An unempowered Gore Shot against her. There's a good chance I miss, but I'm just doing it to get the +1. Actually, you know what? He's not going to move, so he's going to have enough to do both empowered spells. All right, you know what? Let's do an empowered Gore Shot. Screw it. Well, maybe I shouldn't have done empowered, so now I'm going to suffer 3 damage because of that. 3 damage for Zeke, so he's at 7, which is not ideal. Now I did miss, so I'm still going to get my +1 token. And now I'm going to do an empowered euthanasia on her. And that's going to be 8 plus 1, 9 plus 6, 15. Really hard for him to hit 15. And he got 15. Oh, that's brutal. Absolutely brutal. So he's done. He used all his SP. And that was a pretty bad turn for Zeke. All right, Nightingale's up. All right, so let's remove this, and this. 3 SP. I think I'm gonna, well, I should do heal on myself. Actually, I'll wait on that. There's no pressure to do right now. So let's do a false idol. I think because she's here, she's gonna target her with all their attacks and try to damage her. So let's do false idol. It's gonna be a orange and a teal. Let's see. All right, so that's gonna be an 11. So 11 minus 11 is 0. But remember, because I have barbed arrows, if my target doesn't have any damage, any armor, I deal plus 3 damage. Is 3 the lowest die on this? No, there's a 2. So it's going to be just 3 damage on her. All right. Let's attack again. Oh, man, that's a bad roll. All right, that's it. That's fine. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to damage myself for 1 to do the infection. Actually, I did hit on my first one. So let me actually give Paradigm Assault. I'm going to give Haste back to Zeke. And I'm going to pay with the infection. I already took the damage again to do another attack. Oh, let's see. I got lucky. 3 is the lowest value on this die. Kill the messenger. Flip this over to an 8. Perfect. So this is going to be 14 minus 11, 3 damage, plus 3 because of my barbed arrows is going to be 6 damage. All right, so she wasted all of her SP and she did 50% of his health, or her health. She's at 9 out of 18. All right, so that's it for her. Now, what do I do with my summon? I think she's going to do a gore shot again, but she's running low on health. She's going to get 3. Let's see, she's over here. I may have no choice but to send Patrick here to try to take her out. But she still has 7 minus 18. She still has 11 life. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm probably going to have to take her down a bit with the gore shot. I'm not going to have any choice here. Okay, so let's do a gore shot here. I'm going to spend 1 to empower it. So it's going to be here against there. It's going to be 4 plus 3, 7 plus 6, 13. It's going to be a close one. It's like 50-50. And they missed. Perfect. So I'm going to take another 2 damage. So it's 6 to deal 6 more damage. All right, so 13 out of 18. So 5 left. Now she's got 3 SP left. There's not much she can do with 3 SP, to be honest with you. I think she's going to use 1 to move. She's going to get closer to the exits here. So let her go straight down the middle here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what? Let's spend another one to go 1, 2 right over here. Why not? So she's super close to the exits, and we can exit whenever we want. Actually, I think I need to read the book. I think it's when you're adjacent to these, you can actually look at it, but I'll double check that in a second as soon as Remy does her turn. All right, unexhaust, unexhaust, unexhaust. Okay, so 3 SP. I think Remy's plan is pretty simple. Use 1 to move. She can't do like the shadows to reach anyone, so she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's gonna sit right over here. Yeah, from there, let's do Blade Works. She's gonna get a couple attacks off, but probably unless I roll a bunch of 9s, not enough to take her out. So let's do a teal and a red. Come on. Okay, well, I can re-roll the 4. I think I'm going to definitely re-roll that 4 because that 8 is really high. So let's re-roll with this. Come on, another 8. Another 8. Nice. So 16 minus 11. We have 5 damage plus my Ocean Cleaver gives me an extra 1 damage. It's going to be 6 damage. All right, so 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 out of 18. She's only got 3 life left. All right, well, take a chance. Spend my last 2 SP. Let's see, I just need to roll like a 14 or a 15 and she dies. Yeah, 14 I think, and she dies. Let's go. 14. Nice. 17. Look at that. That's exactly what I was looking for. So 17 minus 11. That's already 6 damage. 7 damage with the Ocean Cleaver. And she's going to die. Boom. I got lucky there. I wasn't expecting to kill it. And that's going to be a loot. It's going to be 9 more coins. Okay. So that's it for Remy. Is there anything I had to do? I could use... you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like the shadows. To just move in a better position. I'm going to go between both objectives because I'm not sure exactly what the objective marker is supposed to be. I do need to read the book for that. And I think that's all she's going to do. She's pretty much ready for next round to go into the objective space. So lastly, it's going to be Patrick. Unexhaust, 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 unexhaust. Okay, let's get 3 SP. You know what? He's gonna keep it on this side. I don't think he minds. 2 reds, they don't care about the symbols, it's fine. So let's spend 1 to move. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 from here. Now the problem with where he is, it's gonna take him an eternity to reach the exit because he walks so slow. Alright, it's fine. So from there, he's gonna do an attack. So it's gonna cost him 2. He's just gonna do a double. Actually, you know what? Yeah, you know, maybe I should leave this guy to my archer and my my magic dealer because it's kind of pointless. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. So instead of going anywhere, let's take that back. I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right in the corner. All right, and I'm gonna carry over 3 SP into next round. Actually, you know what? I'll use 2 SP. Flip his gun back over. Get that shotgun ready. I don't know what's going to appear on the other side. Alright, and another reason I went far away is because he's magic can deal him a lot of damage. I can't say that other word. So I get her out of his her SOI range. So right now it's only going to be these 2 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, everyone else is away. So even if the Waterlow goes first, it's not going to be so bad. Alright, because Nightingale has incredible dice and so does Zeke. Alright, so let's see who goes first. Zeke is going to go first, try to take her down. And then, well, he's got haste, so he probably will be able to take her down with a bunch of different spells. Alright, so it's an exhaust. It's going to be 4 SP because of haste. Let's see. So let's start off by, well, the thing is that it's only got, let's see, 13. It's only got 5 health left, right? 13 minus 18, 5. So if I hit with either my Gore Shot or my Euthanasia, it is going to die. So I might as well empower both and hopefully one of them hits. But you know what? I'd rather use my +1 on the Gore Shot just so that I can save the SP on my Euthanasia by not having to cast it. So I'm going to do +1, Gore Shot, empowered. Right? So it's going to be this +1. Well, that's a pretty garbage roll. It's going to be just 10. Oh man, that was pretty pathetic. And wow, I got super lucky. They missed. Okay, so that's going to be another 6 damage. 6, 12, 18, 19. That's going to be a dead Waterlow. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of the darkness. It's going to give me a loot. 6 more gold. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do with him, he hasn't moved yet, so let's use all 3 to move. So it's going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And he's actually going to stay there. I also read in the book that the way these work is you need to be, when you're on it, you do an encounter action and you can appear on the other side or the new map tile that's going to show up. So I think he's done. Now what I'm also going to do is, because I killed a guy this round, I'm going to do absolutely nothing this round with any of my characters. And they're all going to gain SP, and we're going to go with 5 SP into the following section, which I think is the best course of action. So we're ready to go. All right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this round short. I'm just going to give everyone their 3 SP. besides Zeke because he used his. So it's going to be 3 for Nightingale, 3 for Patrick, 3 for Remy, and 3 for my. Actually, the only one that I'm going to move is actually my Nightingale, so she can get closer. So she's going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and she'll use another one to go on top of the objective. And you know what, for Elfie, let's use 1 to just get 1, 2 right there. I think that's good. All right, so that's going to be the end of the round. Let's shuffle this, and let's see what's going to happen. So who's going to go first to go explore this cave? Looks like Remy's going to go. Then Zeke, Nightingale, Patrick. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like the shadows to get in there. I'm going to use 1 SP to go on the other side. I'm going to go get the map and go set it up. I'll be right back. Okay, well, as you can see, it spawned a new cave and a bunch of cavesicles. Yeah. All right, so let's deal with her movement that I just said she was going to do. Oh, I did forget to unexhaust her stuff. Well, she was going to do like the shadows. Let's give her 3 SP. She would have been at 5. So she would have done like the shadows to move into one of these 2 spaces. Let's just say it was the red one next to me. Then she would have spent 1 SP to do the encounter action to appear on the other side. So this one allows her to appear here. This one's here. And the one that she is on allows you to enter right over here. All right, there's a bit of a current here that's pushing you down. And this is just a pool of water here. All right, so she's right there. And unfortunately, she does need to spend another SP to move. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man. I think she's just gonna go straight ahead. So she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. And next turn, hopefully she can. I don't even know if she's gonna survive because the. Let me go get the card. The Cavesicle cards are up next. Oh my god, and she's gonna get attacked by 6 Cavesicles. Let me see, I can dodge 1, 2, 3, 4. I can dodge 4 times. maybe I can dodge all these attacks, we'll see. But they each get 2 attacks each, so it's gonna be 6 times 2. It's gonna be like 12 attacks against her. Wow, this is gonna be rough. Okay, so from there, let's use Blade Works, might as well. Do an attack. She's gonna might die this round. Let's attack the red one. So it's going to be a red and a teal. Should I empower it? Yeah, sure. Let's empower it. So I'm going to go back to 2. Throw that black die. So what was I saying? The red one? Yeah, let's attack the red one because everyone else is going to enter by here and maybe we'll take out the guys on top first. So let's do it. Wow, bunch of books. That's not good. Now, can I re-roll the book one? Let's see. Well, I need to re-roll anyway because their defense is actually it's going to be 10 plus 2 because there are more than 4 around them. That's crazy. So I actually need an 11 to hit. So looking around here, yeah, I gotta exhaust my got no choice. Exhaust my cleaver. I'm hoping for a 6 at least to do some damage. Let's see. And it's a 4. Oh my goodness, that's a miss. That's not good. I do need to take one of these guys out. So that's a miss. So let's can't even do anything. Okay, let's activate my fight drive here. Let's attack again. Another empowered attack. Let's do the exact same thing, attacking the same one. Man, come on. And I missed. Oh, this would have been a great roll. Can I re-roll anything? With my cat suit, let me see. Does this allow me to re-roll anything? No, it's just physical, re-roll. We're making a dodge, re-roll a dodge. Nope. Can't do a thing. Alright, well, now we're going to see if she can survive all these attacks. Okay, let's go. So let's go through the Cavesicle cards. Well, you already know what they do. So the first one here is going to do the triple attack. This one's going to do the triple attack. This one's going to do range attack, range attack, range attack, range attack. But all these 4, after they do the range attack, they're going to try to move in and do a melee attack as well. Whew, that was a lot, but let's do it. So the first one here, I'm going to definitely dodge it so I don't get attacked 3 times and hopefully I survive. Let's use that to dodge. So that's a +1. Man. I could re-roll one of my dodges by exhausting this, but you know, I'd rather roll a skull, so at least I get something. Okay, so that's gonna be a 13 defense. All right, it's not bad. It's 12 with ninjutsu +1, 13. Now they roll an incredible teal and red. They basically roll the exact same thing I roll against them, plus they get a black die. Oh my god. So they're trying to get 13 on this. Phew! First one misses. Okay, maybe my bad luck is going on both sides. Okay, so the red one's done. All right, let's move on to number 2. It's going to do the exact same thing. Now again, I'm going to dodge this for sure. So let's use my black ticket here to dodge. Now, I think what I'm going to do also is use my gauge here. And if I successfully dodge this attack, I'm going to get 1 SP back, which is going to allow me to dodge again. All right, so let's dodge. Now this one I really want a high roll so I can get my SP. This is great. Okay, so +3, so I'm at 15. All right, so they're gonna hit me with 15. It's gonna be hard. We'll see. No, that's a miss. Perfect. All right, I'm rolling really crappy for them. So that's gonna give me an SP because of my little pet over there. This is from the story mission after the Aisling fight. You're gonna get this pet no matter what. And if you read it, it says if you successfully dodge, gain +1 SP, which I just did. All right, good. So that was the first 2 guys. All right, so we have what, 8 more attacks to go? Okay, so the orange one is next, and he's not going to do adjacent. He's going to do this one. Somebody within range 4, yes. Make a ranged attack. Now I'm going to dodge this one again. I'm just going to keep dodging. So you know what? I'll use a... I got no choice. I have to use an SP to dodge. Well, I do have a dodge token, but I'd rather use the SP. So let's use the SP to dodge. All right, that's not bad. Another +3, so I'm at 15 again. Wow, I'm rolling really well. So let's roll 9. Perfect. So that was a miss. Okay. Also, he needed a +1. He needed actually 16 because he's shooting through his ally. All right. So then move to be adjacent to an opponent with the most damage and do an attack. So 1, 2, 3. It's the only one he could attack. All right. This one I'm not gonna. No, I should keep dodging. Let's just keep dodging. I don't want to take any damage. You know, I'll use my dodge token now. So let's dodge. Let's see what it's up. All right, perfect. +4, 16. This is awesome. All right, and you rolled a 7. I haven't rolled more than a 9 for all their attacks. So that's how you pass this mission. Just roll really low for the enemy. That easy. All right, so that was a miss. So he's not going to do his inflict poison thing. This is awesome. All right, so that was the first group. All right, that was 1 to 3. And I pretty much fully exhausted myself. All right, now we're going to deal with 4 to 6. All right, so 4 to 6 is 4, 5, 6. Now this one though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He can get around and attack me from here actually. Yeah. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're all gonna basically surround me. This is gonna be like a feast for them. It's crazy. All right, so he's gonna do a ranged attack. Now this one, I'm not gonna dodge. Oh, I want to dodge the poison attacks. So let me just take this, whatever it is. Oh, there you go. That's gonna be some damage. So 15 minus 12 is 3. 4, 5, 6 damage. 7 with the star. 7 ranged damage. Could I prevent that at all? I do have, actually wait, I have 2 more dodges down here. Okay, I'm going to use them for the next 2 attacks. That's fine. So that was that 5 damage. That's fine, I'll take it. Boom. And that's about it. And now he's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Now he's going to attack me again. I'm definitely going to dodge that. I have so many dodges for Remy. That's basically how I built her, like a little assassin ninja. So I'm going to dodge that. Well, I'm gonna re-roll that, that's for sure. So I'm gonna use my my cat skill here to re-roll a dodge. And well, it's a +1. It's not bad. So it's gonna be 12 plus 1, 13. Let's see what they get. Yeah, let's see. Well, they hit me again. So it's gonna be 14 minus 13 is 1 damage, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna be 4 damage in total. Actually, wait, it's 4 damage, but my cat suit has all melee attacks gets reduced by 2, so that's gonna be let's see, it was 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's only going to be 3 damage. So I'm going to give my girl 3 damage. She's at 9. A little unhealthy right now. Now she does need to do a conviction check, but her conviction is really high because of Squashbuckler Garb. It's going to be a red and a white. And she's trying to hit a force 10. This is going to be super easy with this. Watch me fail. Yeah, I got a 15. Definitely passed that conviction check. All right, so that's done with this one. Then this one's going to go. Again, ranged attack. Actually, wait. When he did his ranged attack, I forgot to minus the -1 because he's shooting through his ally. So I'm just going to remove 1 damage. Sorry about that. Little bit of a mistake on my end there. All right, because through allies, always get -1. All right, so now it's going to be number 5. Oh, I mean, let's see. I have 2 dodges left. So yeah, let me dodge the ranged attacks because I do get -2 damage from the melee attack. So let me dodge this one. Let's do it. And I missed. Oh, all right. Well, it's gonna be this -12, and it's a 9. Perfect. So that's gonna be a miss. Now he's gonna move 1, 2, 3. Get here, and that's gonna be an attack against me. And let me just take it. And it's a miss again. Okay. Well, when you play this, you might not get as lucky as I'm getting right now. All right. So now this one, last one to go. This is taking a while. But this one's going to do a ranged attack, and it's going to be my last dodge ability, which is going to be ninjutsu over here. Let me dodge, and I miss my dodge again. No! Watch this be the one where they roll double 9. Okay, well, it's going to be a hit anyway. It's going to be 12 minus 12 is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be 5 damage. I do have an armor. Actually, I didn't realize I had an armor. So all of those attacks that they did, I was supposed to -1 from it. I didn't realize I had the catsuit armor. I thought I was still wearing the nightgown. Sorry. So how many times did I get hit? 3 times? So let me just remove 3 damage in total. I think it was 3 times, right? Yeah. Let me just say I got hit 3 times. Sorry. I'm going to have to go back in the video and double check that. But let me just put at 5. Now I'm going to take the damage from this. So it's going to be 12 minus 12, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Actually, it's shooting through an ally. So it's actually, let me calculate. Actually, it's a miss, right? She's shooting through an ally. So it's going to be 12, 11, and they need a 12 to hit. Oh, so many attacks, I'm screwing up the rules. Okay, so that's a miss, right? Yeah. Because 12 minus 1 is 11, and they need a 12 to hit me. Done. So now he's going to move closer to me. He's going to get right in the my wing area here. I don't know why they made Remy's wings so big. She can hardly fit on this map. This is going to be a melee attack. I got no choice but to take this. And there you go. That's the big attack that we were waiting for. Man, if they rolled a bunch of these double 8s during those attacks, she would have fell and double shield. 4 shields as well. So 16 minus 12. 4 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage off 1 attack. Minus my catsuit. 10 minus my armor, 9 damage in total. Woo! Alright, so 9 damage. So let me give myself a 6 and raise this. So this is going to be, let's see, 12, 14 out of, let's see, she has 12. 12 plus 8, 20. 22. And that's it. So she has 22 life and she's at 14. So, you know, she got super lucky and she's still only 8 away from dying. So, man, that was super lucky on my rolls. I can't get over how lucky I was. I can already imagine some people playing the scenario. They go onto this tile and all these cavesicles completely just annihilate whoever just stepped into that room. Especially if I didn't have my dodges. Oh, forget about it. Alright, so Zeke's up next. Let me give him his SP. He's only at 4 though. So he's going to use 1 to move. 1 to use the escape here. Although now I'm not sure what happens because he already used his movement for the turn. So I guess he's stuck there, but then how do my allies get in? I guess if somebody's already there, they just appear next to it. Yeah, sure. So anyway, he's there. So he used 2 of his 4 SP. So he's got only 2 SP left. I mean, their conviction is awful. So I'm just going to launch them a few spells and hopefully start killing some of these. So let's go after the blue one right over here. So I'm going to cast a Gore Shot. I'm not going to even empower it. I'm not going to do anything because I got 2 SP left to do a Euthanasia right after. So it's going to be 4. Oh man, if I keep rolling low, that's not going to be good. It's going to be 4 plus 6, 10. And they're rolling an orange and a white. Let's see if they protect against 10. And they do. It's an 11. Damn it. Well, that's going to give me a +1 token. I'm going to use it right now with my 2 SP to do a Euthanasia attack. Sorry. This is going to be +1. So 7 plus 1, good. 8 plus 6 is going to be 14. Let's see, can they get 14? And they got a 9. So that's a miss. So that's going to be 6 damage on this one. And he has Wilt on him. You know, it'd be great if she had Whirlwind. She'd be able to attack everything. But she doesn't. And that'll be pretty hilarious. Okay, so that's going to be it for Zeke. Nightingale's up. She's already here. So she's going to spend 1 of her 5 SP to just cross over to the other side. Now there's a bit of a current here. So if she doesn't kill this thing, it's going to get a break attack against her. But I think that's fine. All right, so she already paid to move. That was 1 SP to, sorry, not to move, to use the encounter ability to go onto the other side. I think she's going to attack 3 times, right? 4 SP is attacked twice, with False Idols attack again, and she's got Fate Engine to even attack again afterwards. So she can attack 1, 2, 3, 4, plus Popper thing. She can attack 5 times. Let's see if she can kill all these Capesicles. So let's start off here. It's going to be, although the first, I got to kill at least 2 to lower their defense, because their defense right now is 12, which is insane for Capesicles. Yeah, it's going to be hard to hit. So let's roll. Well, I did hit the first one. So obviously I'm attacking, let's see, the one that has damage. Obviously I want to kill at least 2. So it's going to be 12 minus 12, which is 0. All right. But then we're going to go 1, 2 damage. Plus the Wilt is 4 damage, plus my Barbed Arrow, which is if I attack something with no armor, it adds an extra 3 damage. Now these things don't have armor. Yeah, they have no armor. So that's 4 plus 3, it's 7 damage. They have 12 health each, so that's going to be enough to kill him. 6 plus 7 is 12. So there you go. There's 1 dead Capesicle. Let's remove Wilt. Now I do have Paradigm Assault. I think this is going to be pretty easy recommendation. I'm going to give a barrier to Remy just to give her that extra armor, just in case she's going to get attacked some more next turn. All right, so let's give that to Remy. All right, so we can keep attacking here. Let's spend an extra 2 to attack. Yeah, I'm also going to use Mend on Remy. Actually, no, I should use Mend on myself. No, yeah, I'll use Mend on Remy to heal her an extra 6. All right. Let's get rid of that token. All right, so I already paid for the attack. So now which one am I attacking? Let's attack the one that's right next to me. I got to get rid of it because if not, I'm going to slide down and get a break attack. So let's see. Well, that's going to be a bad roll. But is 3 the lowest value on any of these dice? Let's double check. It is on this die. So if I use Kill the Messenger on this one, it's going to be 8 plus 3. Still going to be a miss though. So what I can do is re-roll this one and flip this one, which is probably what I'm going to do. All right, so let's use my quiver here to re-roll the 3, which is good. And then I'm going to do Kill the Messenger to flip over this one to the other side. Boom, and just like that, 14. So 14 minus, now they're still getting the 2 defense because there's still 4 of them in their SOI. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it's going to be 14 minus 12 is 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Plus my 7 damage. Plus my barbed is going to be 10 damage. And that's about it. So this one's almost dead. You know what? Let's just keep going. I The thing is, right now I don't have anything to. I'm up to the. Well, I could re-roll with this. One of my dice. Okay, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna attack again. All right. So now I just have to hit. As long as I hit, she dies because I can deal 3 damage because of my barbed arrows, right? So I just need a 12. Come on, just a 12. Just a 12. That's it. 14. So 14 minus 12 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's more than enough. This cave sickle is dead. All right. I think that's it for her. Now, you know what? She's going to pop her once per encounter ability now just so she can attack again. She's going to do this, gain 2 more, and she's going to use it 2 more. I'm going to give everyone else 1 SP. I can't forget that. Just do that quick to all the characters. All right, so this is going to be my last attack. Now, their defense is only 11 because now there's only 3 in their SOI. And another reason I did that is now their attacks are not empowered. The empowering was kind of dangerous. So let's do this. So now I'm attacking obviously the green one because any of the other ones I'll get a -1 to hit because my ally's in the way. So let's go green here. And that's going to be a miss. And that's going to be it for my turn with her. All right, so Patrick is up next. He'll probably have to move. Use the encounter thing. He's going to appear right there and he's going to shotgun the green one, the orange one in the face. Hopefully Patrick can just deal with it. Okay, so he's at 5 already. So we already know 1 to move, 1 to activate the environment, and 2 to attack, right? Yeah, so he's going to go 1, 2. He's going to go into the environment action. And from there, he's going to shotgun this orange one in the face. So it's going to be a couple of greens and a black. Now with all these dice, trying to hit an 11 because they get +1 on their D, it should be pretty easy. Probably 1 hit will be enough to take him out. Well, yeah, if I roll like that, that will definitely work. That's going to be 18 minus 11. That's already 7 damage. These 2 shield, 10 damage. These 2 shield, 13 damage. These 2 star, an extra 6. It's going to be 19 damage. I just dealt 19 damage with 1 roll. That's crazy. That shotgun is uber powerful. That's going to kill him. Now, did I kill a whole group? No, because there's 1 from group 2 and 2 from group 1 here. All right, so I'm not going to be able to attack again because my target is already dead, so that's going to be a waste. It's going to flip my gun over. Now, I could... The thing is, if I do blood toll and flip over my gun, I still won't have enough SP to attack one of these cave sickles. So I think I'm just gonna call it a day. That's it for Patrick. I'll flip his gun over next round. Next up is gonna be my summon. So she has where did SP go? Where did SP chits go? Anyway, she's gonna be at they disappeared. All right, so she's gonna be at 3. She's gonna have to use 2 SP. 1 to move, 1 to use the environment action. I'm assuming she appears next to the space if it's already full. Right, she's going to appear there. And then with the 1 SP left, she's going to do a gore shot? No, because even with a gore shot, that thing will survive. Yeah, she'll do a gore shot. Why not? So an empowered gore shot. Let's roll this. So it's going to be just 5 plus 6, 11. And their check is a orange and a white. So which one am I attacking? Might as well do it on the green one here because he's the last one of that group. So if he dies first, their card's going to get removed. And they didn't get it. Now, should I damage myself? You know what? I'm not going to damage myself. Let's just deal 2 damage. And that's going to be it. So that's it for the round. Now, hopefully, I don't know what I want. I want Remy to go first for sure, just so that she can maybe heal herself. Actually, wait, that's something I should have done with my characters. Actually, no, I did heal her. Remember with Nightingale, I used one of my mens on her. All right, so let's see who's up first. It's going to be Patrick, then Caves to go 1 to 3, which are these 2. So hopefully Patrick can kill one of them before. Summon. Ugh. All right, so... go with Patrick again. Well, he's the last one just to activate, so he's gonna get 3. I'm gonna spend 2 to flip my gun over. I'm gonna have to spend 2 to attack and not move because I'm way too far. Yeah, so let's spend 2 to attack. So I'm attacking the one right in front of me, the red. So I'm going to get a -1 to my roll because remember, you get -1 for every space you're away. And their defense now is just 10 because there's only 2 of them left in their SOI. So they're going to get no defense bonus. So let's see, I need technically an 11. Oh, that's a bad roll. That's a bad roll. I can't do anything about it. Well, I can exhaust this. No, I can't. That's just a bad roll. I can't do anything about it. Well, there you go. There's one attack. Man, it's not a good roll either. Okay, so for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhaust my gun. So it's going to be 12 minus 11. Well, it's going to be 12 minus 1. 11 minus 10 is 1 damage. Double shield here, 4 damage. Double shield here, 7 damage. Double book, 9 damage. Nine damage. It is what it is. I got no choice. 9 damage. So it sucks that he wasn't able to take him out. Could I do anything else? I could do Blood Toll, get an extra 2. Flip my gun back over, because now it's flipped. Then do Fate Engine to attack again with the shotgun. To take him out. Because if not, he's going to attack Remy up to 3 more times, which could take her out. So you know what? I do have to use my abilities. So let's do this. Do the 6. It's going to be this. I'm going to use 2. I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to use... sorry, it was a fight drive to attack again with this. And let's just roll again. Oh. So that first one's a miss. Oh my god. The first one's a miss. Come on, something better. And that's going to be a hit. Just barely a hit. So it's 11 minus 1 because of the range. So 10 minus 10, 0. Double shield here. 3 damage. Double shield here. 6 damage. And 6 plus 9. He's going to die. Wow. That was very close. Came down to the wire. Okay, well there you go. Now it's going to be Cave Sickle. Now there's much less, so they're much less potent. So there's only 1 of them around. They're adjacent to an opponent, so they're going to do their follow-up. So the purple one's going to go. He's the last one of that group. Now they're rolling just this, which is much less than this. So they're trying to hit a 12. So that's an 8. That's a miss. All right, that was it for them. It's pretty simple. Now Alfie's going to go. She's gonna get her 3 SP. Let me go get some SP chips. So let me just give her 3. She's gonna do an empowered gore shot. Actually, because with all my guys coming up, they'll be able to kill these guys for sure. Like, there's no point of damaging myself for no reason. Yeah. So let me. Actually, wait. Sorry, I forgot that when Nightingale went, the current was supposed to push her down. I apologize. So for her, yeah, let's just do an empowered gore shot. Let's attack the purple one here. So it's gonna be 3 plus 4, 7 plus 6 is 13. They got a 10, so that's gonna be a hit. You know what? I'm not gonna damage myself. It's kind of pointless at this stage of the game. Because even if I dealt her 6, he would still attack. So again, really pointless. I think she's just going to carry over 2 into the next round. There's not much else she can do. All right, so this one's going to go. He's going to attack her. Again, need a 12 on these 2 dice. 5, that's a miss. So they're done their turn. Now Remy's going to go get a revenge. Wow, look at all these abilities she used last turn. Insane. All right. Okay. So she doesn't need to move. Let's just give her 3 SP. By the way, she started with +1 because remember her pet gave her 1 over there. Okay, so let's use Blade Works. It's gonna be a teal and a red. So I'm attacking obviously the let's attack the purple one. No, let's attack the purple one. It's fine. There you go. Revenge. Revenge. It's 15 minus 10 is 5 damage. 6, 7, 8 damage. Plus the ocean cleaver that does an extra damage for every adjacent opponent. That's gonna be 10 damage. Let me just check that. Yeah. For each adjacent opponent, you're attacking +1 physical damage. Doesn't stack with other ocean cleavers. So that's gonna be 10 damage. It's got 10 life left, so that's gonna be a dead Capesicle. Revenge. And that's gonna be a loot because that's the last one of that group. So it's gonna be 9 more coins, and that was the 1 to 3 group. Let's get rid of that card. All right, well, she's still at it. Revenge mode, full revenge mode here. So she's gonna pay, you know what? She'll spend all 3. She's gonna do an empowered attack here. Let's do this. Let's roll. She misses. Complete whiff. Yeah, I don't think there's anything she can do about it. Well, she can try to re-roll and see if she can hit. Let's try to re-roll. Let's re-roll the red one because it has a higher die capability. So I need to roll a 7 or she misses. And it's a 5, so that's going to be a miss. And she can't attack again. So that's the end of Remy's turn. Oh wait, it's not the end of Remy's turn. What she's going to do is she's going to activate her friend over foe. So she can make one of her allies attack somebody she just attacked with a range or a melee. So she's going to have Nightingale attack this guy. So Nightingale is going to roll a teal and an orange. So -10. There you go, 15. Perfect. So it's going to be 15 minus 10 is 5 damage. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Guess what? That's the perfect result. That's going to be a dead Capesicle. Boom. 8 more coins. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just like last round, I'm going to have all the other characters just group up around this exit, get back up to 5 SP. I'm going to actually use some skills to mend and heal up. Like for example, Remy needs a heal up, but I'm going to probably use Patrick's healing bottles because Patrick has a special ability that whenever he uses a discarded consumable here, he gets to roll a die, and if he rolls a 7, he basically gets to keep that item and it goes back to the stash instead of losing it here. All right, so Nightingale's going to go. She's going to move here. She's going to use her mend. She's going to get 2 more heal tokens. She's going to use 1 on Patrick to completely heal Patrick. She's going to use 1 on Elfie to remove 6. So there's the 2 heal tokens that she just got. And then she's going to carry over a couple of SP into next turn. Then Zeke's going to go. He's just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He'll use 1 SP to move there. He'll carry over 2 into next round. He's pretty healthy, so he's not going to waste anything anyway. And then, you know, we're just going to shuffle. Oops. It's always a good idea to get fully rested and full of SP before you go into the next area. I learned that lesson a while back. Just in case you get surprised by a bunch of Capesicles, for example. I'm going to get an urgency token here. I'm going to make this a super fast round. Basically, everyone's just going to move a bit closer. So she's going to go here. The current's going to push her. He's going to come here. She's going to come. She's going to use like the shadows to come here. But Patrick, on his turn, he's going to use a couple of these potions. So he's going to use 2 of these on. Actually, he's going to use these 2 on Remy. All right, and he has to roll a 2 purples. So she's going to heal for 6 first of all, because they both heal her for 3 each. And I got to roll these 2, and if I roll a 7 on this one, I get to keep it in the party stash, and then I roll again for this one. So let's see for this one. Perfect. So this goes to the party stash, so I don't lose it. And let me roll for this one. Boom, perfect. This is going to go to my party stash as well. All right, so that's it. That's going to be the end of the round. Super fast round. So I am going to get an urgency token because I did F all that round. All right, so I'm only at 1 of 4. All right, but next turn, we're going to dive in and we're going to see what's on the other side just like before. Everyone's going to be at 5 SP. I'm just going to set everyone to 5. just to save some time. All right, and if I look at my party, just Zeke has 7 damage. Everyone else is almost fully healed, and basically my caster and my summon are the only ones that are damaged. Well, my summon's gonna activate first, but she's probably not the one I do want to send in there. I'm probably gonna send Patrick maybe. All right, so let me clean up the board a bit here. I went to go look at what this is. So like I said, I don't want my summon to go first, so she would have just moved in the back, let's just say, use 1 SP to do that. So she's still going to be at 4, done. All right, now Patrick's going to go, and he's going to be the one to venture forth. Probably not the best idea, but you'll see what will happen. So he's going to use 1 SP at a 5. He's over here. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to use a encounter action to now spawn the new piece of the map. So let me go get it. I already got it ready. Boom. And there's the exit. So we finally found it. Let me just move this all up so you can see better. Although I don't even know why I have these tokens out here anymore. It's kind of pointless. We're not going back. So that's our goal. We just have to get there and we're out. Now, by using this token, he's gonna appear on this side. So you already used 1, 2, 3. He appears here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's say something like that. So that'll cost him another SP to move there. Now, does he stay there? If he stays there, at least he'll slide down. All right, and then next turn he can try to jump this tiny little gap, but he's gonna get attacked by 3 bulbs, right? Oh my god, 3 bulbs in the face. I don't see any other option because he's pretty strong. He has a strength 6, so any other character that's coming in, if they want to jump, they're gonna use his strength to also jump across. So it'll be a much easier jump if he's standing. Actually, he's gonna be right over here. So if he's right here, anyone jumping from here, it'll be much easier to jump over. I mean, from here, it's still going to be terrible. It's still going to be at 12. But I think from here, it's good. All right, so let's take a chance. I mean, he's going to get attacked and bulbed to death, but he's going to stay there. So at the end of his turn, he's going to slide down. All right, which means he probably will die because one of those bulbs are going to be a paralyze. I just thought of it now. One of those bulbs will be a paralyzed. So if he stays there, he's going to get paralyzed as soon as they pop, and then he's going to fall into the pit on his next turn unless somebody heals him with the magic bomb. So what do I do? What do I do? Because this jump here is 14. His strength is 6. So they only need an 8 to jump over, which is like a 50-50. Sure, let's stay like that. I mean, it'll probably pop something, but then we'll... Well, actually, see who's next. Nightingale. Her agility is actually really high. It's 5. So she'll be able to jump across, no problem. Launch, but she's going to pop a bulb for sure. Because they're going to place 3 bulbs. Alright, so let's leave it like that. Let's not waste any more time. This is going to be an interesting way to finish off this mission. We'll see if he survives. Alright, so after this, we're going to put the Fragor up. So they're going to go up next. Let's go get the Fragor card. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere around here. Here it is. Alright, so they're going to not do the opponent adjacent. Now, is there somebody in their SOI? Yeah, in their range 6? Yes, it's going to be obviously blah, blah, blah. It's going to be Patrick. Alright, now, he's going to face 3 attacks. So, you know what? Let's use at least 2 dodges for the first 2 attacks, and we'll see how things go. He's going to use 2 dodge tokens. Alright, so let's, this one's going to go first. So they roll a couple of teal. Let's see, let's dodge. That's going to be +3. 11 + 3, it's 14. And they're going to get 14. Oh, that's a shame. I almost blocked it. So that's a hit. Let's see, shields are +1, so 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 3 damage. Now he has 1 armor, so he's going to take 2 damage. Damage. There you go. Now that's going to launch a bulb. I'll take care of all the bulbs at the same time. Now this one's going to go. I already paid for the dodge. Remember the token that I used? So let's do it. So there's another +3. So it's going to be another 11 plus 3, 14. And 15 this time. He's not getting very lucky. Well, at least it's these guys rolling that and not the Cavesicles, because they would have destroyed my my Remy. Anyway, 15 minus 14, 1 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 1 armor is going to be 4 damage. 4 more damage, so he's at 6. Just like that, he's at 6. I'm probably going to try to pop that to completely heal after. If he survives, anyway. Does he have any other thing that he can use? Oh, actually, you know what? I have a dodge here. So for the third attack, let's dodge this. Actually, you know what? For that last attack, instead of taking the 4, I'm going to gain some physical resistance. Might as well use this now. I don't think I'm going to use it again. To negate half of that damage. So he's going to be at 4 instead of 6. Yeah, let's do that. And then the last one's going to attack. I dodged with my ability. So that's a miss. Can I re-roll it? I could re-roll it. Yes, with the catsuit. So let's definitely re-roll that. Catsuit power! It's still a 0. Okay. Anyway, it's going to be 11 minus 11. So that's a hit. 1, 2. 1 armor. That's going to be 1 damage. Well, that's not so bad. I only took 5 damage. From 3 different attacks. Now, the worst part of this, though, is the bulbs. So this is the bulb deck. Let's give it a good shuffle. Let's see if these 3 bulbs are going to be good or bad to me. So let's put 1 underneath him. Let's put 1 over here. And let's put 1 over here. Alright. So that's going to be it for the fraggers, I believe. Let me just double check that bulb ability. So then place a random bulb adjacent to the target so that it's adjacent to as many opponents as possible, but not on another bulb. Okay, well, I couldn't stack it on top. Yeah, but this is fine. It's not on top of another bulb. Well, technically from here, he can't be attacked again with a bulb because there's nowhere to place it adjacent to him. But anyway, that's what it is. So technically, I could completely pass and then wait for him to activate again and then jump over. No bulbs are going to be played. Anyway, that's fine. All right. So next is going to be Nightingale, who's going to do the jump. Let's see if she can make the jump. All right. So let's do this in real time. We're going to spend 2, 1 to move, 1 to do the encounter action. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Encounter action. She appears right over here. And now she's going to try to jump. So now her jumping is agility 5. She needs to get a 12 because it's a 10 for the 1 space and you add another plus 2 for every space after. So is there anything that I can do to add to that? Well, I can do this. When making a conviction check, pass a conviction check. Can I do that before or after I roll? Let's say I can do it after my roll. I'm assuming. I'm not sure. I would have to double check the rulebook. Somebody can let me know in the comments below if I'm cheating right now. I'm not sure. But anyway, I rolled my 7. So 7 plus 5 is a 12. So I make it either way. So I'm not cheating just yet. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to get down here. Right? Yeah. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack. So I do have 3 SP. I got my false idol. So let's do it. So I'm going to do false idol. I'm going to spend 1 SP to empower it. It's going to be an orange and a teal. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to empower it. No, no, I'm not going to empower it because yeah, because I'd rather attack it another 2 times. Because remember, my barbed arrows give them an extra 3 damage every time, and empowering it just on average, I'll get 3 damage anyway, so it doesn't matter. So let's roll this to see if I hit. So that's going to be an 11. Their defense is exactly 11, so this is a hit. Now, is 3 the lowest value on this die? No, it is not, so I can't do kill the messenger. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 damage plus 3, because my barbed arrow is going to be 7 damage. I'm obviously attacking the red one here. So let's attack again. Another 2. Just have to roll the exact same thing and it's going to die. That's it. It's just that simple. 14 minus 11 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 because of barbed arrow. 10 more damage. This thing's going to die. It only has 6 life. It's going to be another loot. All right, and I actually get to activate my Paradigm Assault. And I'm going to give Barrier. I don't think it makes that much of a difference right now, but I'll give Barrier to Padrick. Just in case he gets attacked, he gets +1 armor. Plus, if one of these are the purple. Actually, backtracking one little second. After she jumped, I actually forgot something. You need to pop that bulb, right? Because that would have caused the break attack. So technically, this might all be negated depending on what this is. Sorry about that. My mistake. So she jumped here. As she jumps, this explodes. And this is the deal purple physical damage to everyone around. All right, so I'm going to roll once for each of these characters. Actually, it says deal purple physical damage. So I just have to roll this once and apply it to both characters, I guess. So hopefully it's a 1 or 2. That's a 3. So it's going to be 2 damage for Nightingale because she has 1 armor here. So it's going to be another 2. So it's going to be up to 4. All right, that's not ideal. And it's going to be... it's going to be the same exact thing. 2 more damage for Padrick because he's there, so it affects him. So he's going to be at 7 damage. So I didn't give him the -1 because of the barrier, but he has his own Katsu, which gives him 1 armor. And for the next one, if the next one does a purple, then it'll be 2 armor. Anyway, I'm going to get rid of this bulb. Stupid bulbs. All right, so that's it for Nightingale. Remy's going to do the exact same thing. So she's going to use 2 SP. All right, so let's use 2 SP. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to do 4 to move there, but I have to see if I even make the jump. Now, her agility is amazing. It's a 6. So she only needs to roll a 6 on these 2 dice, which is almost automatic, I think. Yeah, 13. That's going to be more than enough. So that's fine. So she was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's good here. She's actually going to do like the shadows to move right over here. Right? Or technically I can just go to the... Actually, wait, I'm just debating now. If I can technically go here and then use like the shadows to just go in the exit, and then we're gonna finish off this thing without killing these 2 fragors. Because if not, if I miss a jump with these guys, they're gonna lose half their health going to the next mission. You know what? Let me take these guys out. Maybe I'll get lucky, or maybe these guys won't even jump, and I'll hopefully just get these 2 guys to kill and activate. Who knows? All right, so let's see what happens. She's gonna move there. I mean, she should be able to take this guy out. Blade works. Yeah, I'll pay for my 2 attacks right now. So 1 attack there, Blade works attack. So it's gonna be a red and a teal. I'm trying to hit a 12 though. It's kind of high. Let's see what happens. That's only a 10. I'm gonna re-roll that red die for sure because that's the lowest value on red, I think. Re-roll here. So if I roll a 6, it's a hit. It's a 3. Actually, that's the lowest value on the red. So is that a miss? Is there anything I can do? Nope. Don't think so. Yeah, that's it. Nothing. So I already paid for my second attack. Let's attack the second time. I need a 12. That's hilarious. So both attacks miss. But I'm going to do friend over foe over here. I'm going to have Nightingale attack the one that I just attacked. Needing a 12. Wow. Okay, but... it's not even the lowest die on these 2 dice. I can't even do kill the messenger. Okay, so that was a wasted attack. So that's done. Yeah, that's a waste. Now Zeke's gonna go. What does Zeke do? Zeke is kind of stuck. I technically don't even want to go here to try to jump. Do I just pass my turn? Do I keep my casters there so they don't deal damage to themselves going to the next mission? Because this is like an extra 10 damage that he's going to have to suffer if he falls to his doom. Now his agility is only 4. So 4, I need a 12. I'm going to need an 8. I'm going to need an 8 to jump over. But I'm also going to have a perception check of Nightingale. to try to catch him, but her perception is only 2, so she's gonna have to roll a 10. But you know what? I'm just gonna use this. Zeke has this item, the same item that Nightingale has, that you can auto pass a conviction check. So let's do that. All right, so he's gonna activate. He's again gonna use 2 SP. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's gonna tap this to, or flip it, so he can't use it in the final battle to automatically pass that jump. You know, he's just gonna jump right over here. And he's going to do a spell on this guy. Yeah, sure. So let's do oh, wrong guy. Let's just do a gore shot empowered and euthanasia not empowered. Yeah, let's do that. So this is going to be a cast of, oh wait, I was empowering the gore shot, so it's going to be a 6 + 6, 12. Their defense is 8, so they get affected by it. I'm going to suffer 2 damage to give them 6 damage. And then I'm going to use my +1 on the euthanasia. So it's going to be 6 + 1, 7 + 6, 13. Let's see if they get 13. No, they got 10. So they get affected by another 6. That's going to kill him. All right, now I'm out of SP for Zeke, so he's done. All right, so that's going to be it for that. Oh, that was another combat loot. All right, now you know what? There's only one guy left. What I'm hoping is, as long as Patrick's not the first character that we flip over, any other character is just going to go to the end space there and just finish it off, because it's not worth fighting him to get 1 loot. All right, so let's give it a good cut. Here you go. And let's see who's up first. Well, Fragger's going to get 1 more attack on me. And then it's Zeke who's going to finish it off. Alfie. And Patrick's last. Okay, so let's just deal with the Fragger on its last attack here. Actually, I just realized something. Zeke should not have been able to do that attack because of the anti-magic bulbs. I always forget that rule. So what I'm going to do is, let me put this loot back. Let me put this Fragger back. You know what I'm going to do, just to cut this video short because it was way too long? Let's just pretend Nightingale, Remy was here and she jumped across and we finished the mission like this with 2 Fraggers on the board. I don't really care about the extra loot, and I don't want to get damaged trying to jump and all that. That means I'll reflip over my my core so that I didn't have to use it to jump over with Zeke. So technically it would have ended like actually it would have been even before. Actually no, it would have ended like this. So she would have jumped across, she would have gone here, she would have used her like the shadows, she would have gone to the exit, and we would have finished the mission. Sorry about that, I forgot about the anti-magic bulb. It's very, very important, or else Zeke would have been completely nullified. He wouldn't have been able to do anything besides bash one of these guys with a stick, and that would have been horrible because his melee sucks. All right, so that's the end of the mission. Let me know how you did. We're gonna go to the final one now. All right, see you in the next one.